Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rashi Goel, and in this video we will learn about how to identify the roots of quadratic equation when it isn't given in factorized form. So let's start with today's video. Example, suppose they given you an expression that is x minus 1 and x minus 2. This is an expression, and if I'll put it equals to 0, this is convert it into an equation. So they said that you have to identify the roots of equation in the factorized form. They give you two factors. So when we have to think about that, when they can be equals to 0. So there is only one solution, whether this will be 0 or whether this will be 0, because when we multiplied them, if it is 0, when we multiply it to this, then it becomes 0, and we will, if it we take this 0, and when we multiply this with x minus 2, it will equals to 0. So what we have to do, we have to think that what can we put when we multiply to this equation, and this will give you a 0. So how can we say that? We will put each factors equals to 0 and find the value of x. What can we put in place of x to make the expression 0? So x minus 1 equals 0. So x equal 1. So that means when we put x equal 1 in this equation, this becomes 0. So now consider the second bracket also. X minus 2 equals 0. That means x equals 2. So what are the two values of x when you put in this equation? This will become 0. That is when x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 2. I hope it's clear. Now we'll consider the next example, that is 2x plus 1 and x plus 2 equals 0. So what is the sign in between two factors? That is product sign. So when you multiplied any number with this second number, that will give you 0. So we will take that expression, but will they find that value of x when it becomes 0? So we'll take it and put it equals to 0 and find the value of x in the same. So 2x plus 1 equals 0, 2x equal minus 1, and x equal minus 1 over 2. That means minus half. When you put minus half in place of x, this will give you a 0. And here x plus 2 equals 0, x equal minus 2. So these are the two values. When you put in place of x, they give you equals to 0. Okay. So how the question comes with this? What are the roots? That means the value of x of the quadratic equation. So we learned in our previous video what is quadratic equation, when it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. This is known as quadratic equation. Suppose they give you two products, x minus 2 and x plus 3 equals 0. So how can you find it? And how do we know that this is a quadratic equation? If you multiplied it and get it in the terms. So how can you multiply? X multiply x is x square, x multiplied by 3 is 3x, minus 2 multiplied by x is minus 2x, and minus 2 multiplied by 3 is minus 6. Solve the same terms, that is minus x and x, minus plus 3x and minus 2x is plus x, 6 equals 0. Now it is in the form of this, and if we have to find the roots only, so we will take these numbers only, x minus 2 and x plus 3 equals 0. With this method we check it, yes, it is a quadratic equation because x has power 2. If x has degree 2, that means it considered as quadratic equation. So we have to find the roots, so we'll take it to equals to 0 one by one, that is x minus 2 equals 0, that is x equals to 2, and x plus 3 equals 0, that is x equal minus 3. So if you put x is equals to 2, you get 0, and if you put x is equals to minus 3, you get the 0. So if I'm asking you what are the roots of these equation, x minus a plus b and x plus a minus b equals 0. So what are the roots of this equation? So we'll take it first bracket and put it equals to 0 and find the value of x. That is, a is in negative, so it converts in positive, and b is in positive, to it negative. So when you put x is equals to a minus b, they give you the roots 0. And here x plus a minus b equals 0. So x is, b is in negative, so b is become positive, and a is in positive, so a becomes negative. X equals b minus a. So when you put these value, you get it 0. So these are the required roots for this equation. I hope it's clear that how can we identify the roots of quadratic equation when they give you a factorized form. Now we learn about the next thing, that is understanding zeros and roots of equation. And roots of quadratic equation. So in the last video, I told you about the difference between expression and equation. So first we'll take an expression. Expression is, suppose x square plus 3x plus 2. Okay, so how can we find the zeros of this? So zeros is this, when you put any value to x and it gives you an expression equals to 0, that means this is a required 0. Suppose I'll take the value x equal minus 1. So I'll put it here, minus 1 square plus 3 multiply minus 1 plus 2. So minus 1 square is 1 plus 3 multiply minus 1 is minus 3 plus 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 minus 3 is 0. So this is an expression. When you put any value of x and it gives you 0, so this is an expression. Suppose I'll put x equal 1. So here 1 square plus 3 multiply 1 plus 2 is 1 plus 3 plus 2. That is 6. It does not gives you 0. So that means this is not an expression for this. So only x minus 1 is the factor of this. When you put x is equals to minus 1 only, they give you 0. Now understand what is equation. Equation is when this is equals to 0. So if I'll take and put x equal minus 2. So that means this is our LHS side and this is our RHS side. If both are equal, that is gives you a correct value of x. So I'll put minus 2 square plus 3 multiply minus 2 plus 2 equals 0. Minus 2 square gives you 4 plus 3 multiply minus 2 is minus 6 plus 2 equals 0. So 4 plus 2 is 6 plus minus is minus 6 equals 0. 0 equals 0. That means LHS equal RHS. So this is a root of this equation. So what we learned from these, 0 of an expression made the expression value 0. It make it 0 and roots of the equation satisfies the equation, that is LHS equal RHS. 0 of an expression makes the expression value 0. Here we did not put it 2 equals to 0 and then we compared it. Here we find the value and find it whether it is equals to 0 or not. And here we check it. If it's equal and satisfied, then it is considered our root. And here roots of an equation satisfies the equation. equation. I hope it's clear what is the difference between expression and equation and what is the difference between zeros and roots. In expression, we'll find the zeros, which gives you 0, and in the equation, we'll find it whose give you LHS equal RHS. These are the roots. So this is your zeros and these are your roots. Here zeros is x plus 1 is 0, so x is minus 1, and here x plus 2 is your root. I hope you understand and it's clear. Thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for more parts of the quadratic equation. Till then, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.